It was a cold, bleak day, in the early 1960s when Frank Hansen, a man known for his odd collection of curiosities, made a discovery that would haunt him for the rest of his life. Hansen, an adventurer with a penchant for the strange and unusual, found himself in the remote, frozen tundras of Siberia. His latest journey was fueled by rumors and whispers, tales of a mysterious creature buried deep down in the ice, waiting to be unearthed. Hansen's expedition was arduous, the frigid wind cutting through his heavy clothing as he trudged through the snow. After days of relentless searching, he came upon a peculiar patch of ice. Beneath it, a dark shape was barely visible. Heart pounding, Hansen began to chip away at the thick ice, revealing more and more of the enigmatic figure trapped within. As the ice melted away, Hansen found himself staring into the lifeless eyes of a creature unlike anything he had ever seen. It was roughly 6 feet tall, with a body covered in long, shaggy hair. Its face was a haunting blend of human and ape, with a flat nose, large brow ridges, and a mouth filled with sharp teeth. The creature's large hands and feet suggested it was built for strength and agility. Most disturbingly, there was a gaping wound on the creature's head, as if it had been shot. Driven by both fear and fascination, Hansen managed to transport the frozen figure back to the United States. The journey was fraught with challenges. Keeping the creature frozen and intact required constant vigilance. Hansen constructed a makeshift coffin of ice, encasing the creature in a thick glass case. Every stop along the way, he had to ensure the ice did not melt, that the creature remained preserved in its eerie lifeless state. Back home, Hansen was faced with a dilemma. What should he do with this incredible discovery? The creature was unlike anything known to science, and Hansen knew that its very existence would be a subject of intense debate and scrutiny. He decided to exhibit the creature, hoping to both share his finding with the world and make a profit. Thus, the Minnesota Iceman was born. Encased in a glass coffin filled with ice, the Minnesota Iceman began its tour across America. State fairs, carnivals, and shopping malls became the stages for this macabre spectacle. Crowds flocked to see the creature, drawn by morbid curiosity and the promise of witnessing something truly extraordinary. Hansen's exhibit was a sensation, with people lining up to catch a glimpse of the enigmatic figure frozen in ice. The creature's appearance was both fascinating and terrifying. It looked almost human, yet distinctly otherworldly. Some speculated it was a missing link between humans and apes, while others believed it to be a prehistoric human, or a new species altogether. The bullet wound on its head added an element of grim intrigue, suggesting a violent and mysterious end. As word of the Minnesota Iceman spread, it attracted the attention of 2 prominent cryptozoologists, Bernard Heuvelmans and Ivan T. Sanderson. Heuvelmans, often regarded as the father of cryptozoology, was particularly intrigued by the possibility of discovering a new species. He arranged to examine the Iceman in detail. In 1968, Heuvelmans and Sanderson traveled to Hansen's home to conduct their investigation. They spent hours meticulously studying the creature, taking measurements and photographs, and documenting their findings. The examination was thorough, with every inch of the creature's body scrutinized. Heuvelmans was convinced that the Iceman was a genuine unknown primate species, possibly even a surviving Neanderthal. He published his findings in a Belgian scientific journal, claiming that the creature was a remarkable and significant scientific discovery. He noted the creature's anatomical features, which seemed to blend characteristics of both humans and apes. The Iceman's large, powerful hands and feet, combined with its pronounced brow ridges and flat nose, suggested a unique evolutionary lineage. Sanderson, as well, was fascinated by the creature. He believed that the Iceman could be a crucial piece of evidence in the study of human evolution. The two cryptozoologists speculated that the creature might have survived in isolation for thousands of years, only to meet its end at the hands of a human, as indicated by the bullet wound on its head. However, not everyone was convinced. As the story of the Minnesota Iceman gained traction, it also drew skepticism. Experts in anatomy and primatology began to question the authenticity of the creature. Some suggested that it was nothing more than a cleverly constructed hoax, a prop made of latex and hair designed to deceive the gullible and the curious. The mounting skepticism put Hansen in a difficult position. Feeling the heat from both sides, he claimed that the original specimen had been replaced with a model to protect it from legal scrutiny and to preserve its condition. This only added to the controversy, as no one could confirm whether the creature on display was the original or a replica. Despite the skepticism, the Minnesota Iceman continued to draw crowds. The debate over its authenticity only fueled public interest, with people eager to see the creature for themselves and decide what they believed. The exhibit traveled across the country, leaving a trail of fascination and doubt in its wake. The controversy surrounding the Iceman grew to such proportions that it eventually attracted the attention of the FBI. There were whispers and rumors that the creature might be the preserved body of a murdered human, its disfigurements the result of a violent end. The FBI conducted an investigation, interviewing Hansen and examining the creature. The investigation concluded that the creature was not human, and the case was dropped, leaving more questions than answers. The FBI's involvement only added to the intrigue, with many speculating about the true nature of the Iceman and the secrets it might hold. Hansen, meanwhile, continued to exhibit the creature, capitalizing on the increased publicity. In the 1970s, as abruptly as it had appeared, the Minnesota Iceman vanished from public view. Hansen claimed that the original specimen had been returned to its mysterious owner, a person whose identity was never revealed. The creature's disappearance only fueled further speculation and intrigue. Over the years, various replicas and supposed originals surfaced, but none could be conclusively proven to be the real deal. The disappearance of the Iceman left a void in the world of cryptozoology. Enthusiasts and researchers were left to ponder the mystery, speculating about the creature's origins and fate. Some believed that the Iceman had been hidden away to protect it from further scrutiny, while others thought it might have been destroyed to conceal the truth. Years passed, and the tale of the Minnesota Iceman became a legend, a story whispered among cryptozoologists and mystery enthusiasts. In recent years, a model of the Iceman resurfaced and found its way to the Museum of the Weird in Austin, Texas, reigniting interest in the case. Yet, no new evidence has emerged to solve the mystery definitively. The Minnesota Iceman remains an enigma, a dark chapter in the annals of cryptozoology. Whether it was a genuine unknown creature or an elaborate hoax, the story endures, a chilling reminder of the unknown and the lengths to which some will go to uncover, or obscure, the truth. In the end, the Minnesota Iceman's tale is one of mystery and intrigue, a story that continues to captivate and confound. As we delve deeper into the details, the lines between fact and fiction blur, and the truth becomes ever more elusive. The reappearance of a model of the Iceman in recent years has reignited public interest in the case. The Museum of the Weird in Austin, Texas, has become a pilgrimage site for enthusiasts of the strange and unexplained. The exhibit features what is purported to be the original Iceman, encased in ice and displayed much as it was during Hansen's tours. Visitors to the museum are greeted with the same eerie sight that captivated audiences decades ago: the lifeless, hairy creature with its haunting human-like face and the telltale bullet wound on its head. The exhibit includes detailed information about the creature's history, the scientific examinations conducted by Uvelmans and Sanderson, and the controversy that surrounded its authenticity. Despite the renewed interest, the mystery remains unsolved. no new evidence has emerged to conclusively prove or disprove the creature's authenticity. The Iceman story continues to be a topic of debate and speculation among cryptozoologists, skeptics, and the curious public. Over the years, numerous theories have been proposed to explain the Minnesota Iceman. Some believe that it is indeed a genuine unknown primate species, possibly a surviving Neanderthal or a relic hominid, while some say it's a frozen Sasquatch. They argue that the creature's unique anatomical features and the circumstances of its discovery support this hypothesis. Others maintain that the Iceman is a carefully crafted hoax, designed to deceive and entertain. They point to inconsistencies in Hansen's story, the lack of verifiable evidence, and the plausible creation of a lifelike model using latex and hair. According to this view, the Iceman was a carnival attraction meant to capitalize on the public's fascination with the unknown. A third theory suggests that the Iceman may be a combination of both, a genuine creature that was later altered or supplemented with artificial elements to enhance its appeal. This theory posits that Hansen may have discovered a real frozen Sasquatch, but modified it with artificial additions to make it more sensational. But what is your opinions on this story? Do you think that Hansen had a real humanoid frozen in thick ice? Or do you think it was a hoax? Let me know down in the comments, and until I upload another video, thank you for watching, and God bless you and your families.